back.
We're back in this.
Yeah, man, we're back. You know, OK was, you know that food shop, OK? Yeah. You know, it also died.
Wasn't it taken over by ShopRite?
Yeah, well, taken over by Checkers, and then Checkers made ShopRite out of it.
Yeah.
And then it came back. That's why we're saying, okay, we're back.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we're back. Still, our equipment is not at the greatest, so you're going to be seeing us in gray. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's 50 Shades of Grey.
What?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that. It felt like something good to say when you start a pod.
It rhymed.
Yeah. Felt like some of the raps we hear these days, dog.
Hey, bro.
You're like, okay, that rhymes, but what are you saying?
Fuck.
Hey?
You shouldn't ask Foka that. He'll tell you just ignore that and enjoy the music.
Exactly.
That's what he says on Twitter. When people ask him about the lyrics, when I enjoy your music, teletake scooter, ride namela.
But when Ufoka was rapping, was it making sense? Because I think you can understand him. It sounded good for me. Like I said, it sounds good, but I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
It was street rap. It was more of on the line of 25K, but 25K is more of storytelling. He was on some catchy.
Just bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something
punchline.
catchy. Yeah, not even punchlines. Like he's gonna say something catchy that keeps you there listening. So Foka is on a Okay Malum Cool Cat when he's poppy. Okay Malum Cool Cat can get deep. You know when he's poppy, he just says catchphrases. He just says catchphrases.
Yeah.
Foka is on the same level as Okay Malum Cool Cat.
And then it makes sense then for him to go to Mapiano.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's so strange because on the story we're going to talk about, LucasRaps dropped. The guy that passed on,
Mpura.
ne? That guy did a Mapiano, but that guy was lyrical.
That guy is lyrical.
Dude, that guy, and I only really paid attention to all his music when he passed on, right? Because it was playing everywhere, but I also took an interest because it had a message.
Yeah.
You know, it had a message. And you grooving, but you're like, damn, this nigga really put some thought to what the fuck he's saying.
He's spitting.
Wow.
Storytelling, bro. All he wanted was to give his mama a sentient life.
Yeah, but that's not the only... did the camera move now?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Camera
move. Out of shots. But that's not the only issue, right? Yeah. I just... There's other things about just encouraging, come on, guys, let's do this, you understand?
Yeah.
So I think if you just leave it up to his mom... Yes, he spoke about his mom a lot, but there was also other encouraging, good
lyrics,
shit. Yeah. Okay, you talk while I fix the camera.
Oh, okay. So, but yeah, man. But
you're in charge now.
You're the host, motherfucker. You know when you say that about Mpura, really say rapping or rhyming, meaningful words.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder about the niggas in rap who are saying things that don't make sense. Like you're just saying catchphrases, like we just say now.
And that's the thing, because rappers are meant to be the ones who are actually
that's
doing
what I'm
that.
saying. Like it makes me wonder. Like
I don't know, man.
Shouldn't we swap? Like get the likes of Mpura, people who rhyme like Mpura? Because I know there's Zuma and his brother Reese Matlisa.
Yeah.
They're also on that tip. They're not there, but they're on that tip where they rhyme lyrical things.
But you remember we've kept on saying that there's a big crossover between Amapiano and rap now.
Yeah.
Amapiano, rap, and hip hop. There's a big crossover. Amapiano now sound like Kwaito.
Exactly.
Like back in the days, Kwaito, it sounds like Kwaito big time. There's a Kwaito track on Father of Zen, the album that we're gonna review. Yeah. It's a Amapiano track, but it's like Kwaito. So
because of Kid X's rhymes.
Yeah. So welcome to episode 64, man. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. To the new guys that have subscribed, you made the right choice. You did the right thing.
Welcome home.
Yeah, welcome to SAPC, man. It's the right thing to do. It's a fucking right thing to do.
Yeah.
My name is Tony, Big Marv, and we do this, man, on a weekly. Thank you for joining us. We're just gonna by the way, I didn't tell you. Korea-ing. Is that a word?
Korean-ing.
Yeah.
I guess Hoa. Yeah. But you get what we're trying to say.
Yeah. I'm bringing something.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah. So the first sample for the
Hoodies.
Yeah, for the hoodies. It's coming up. So probably hopefully one of the next, not Monday, but the other one, you're gonna see the hoodie live.
Yay.
In HD.
Yay.
So yeah, man. So firstly, we're gonna just step away from African news, man. Africa has been good this week, but in America, it's been going down.
Yay.
In America, it's been going down.
No, more specifically, in Black America.
Yeah. Black America has been very, very, very active, man.
Yo.
I don't know. Should we start with the divorce, or should we start with the jailbird, or should we start with another jailbird who doesn't know he's a jailbird?
Which one is that?
Okay, let's start with that one. Okay. Will and Jada, man. Someone needs to save Will Smith.
Ish.
Someone needs to save Will Smith, man. He's a jailbird. He doesn't know he's a jailbird.
You know, hey, bruh, after that interview.
Okay. Let's intro it like this.
Okay.
Here's something from, I won't say this because they're going to flag it, but surely.
Will and Jada Pinkett Smith have nothing to hide. It's been a little over a year after it was revealed that Jada had a relationship with August Alsina during a brief separation from Will. Now he's looking back on the infamous Red Table Talk episode last July where he joined Jada to discuss a period of non-monogamy in their marriage. Will opened up to GQ about their public discussion when the magazine asked why they did that. The actor shared, quote, "The pursuit of truth is the only way to be happy in this lifetime. And we sort of came to the agreement that authenticity was the release from the shackles of fame and public scrutiny. Basically, in other words, when you tell the truth, you simply have nothing to fear." Will went on to share that Jada never believed in conventional marriage. He said Jada had family members that had an unconventional relationship, so she grew up in a way that was very different than how I grew up. And as part of the interview, Will shared a draft of his upcoming memoir, which surprisingly does not discuss any outside relationships. He explained, "We've given each other trust and freedom with the belief that everybody has to find their own way, and marriage for us can't be a prison." Will went on to say that he doesn't suggest their path for anybody, but that the experiences, that the freedoms that we've given one another, and the unconditional support, to me, is the highest definition of love. And while many viewers assumed Jada was the only one engaging in other sexual relationships after the couple's Red Table Talk episode, Will told GQ that was not the case. When it comes to their relationship...
Okay, all right. Indoda yakwa-Will, indoda yakwa-Smith. Umfana wakwa-Smith usenkingeni. There is a problem here. This is sad.
Yeah.
Will Smith has built his career out of being an actor, more than a rapper, right? Mm. And his acting has been of leading men.
Yeah.
Like a hero. Mm-hmm. I can't watch his movies after this. I'm going to be like, this weakest hero. We know you're a weakest hero. Your wife is fucking you up. You can't be saving the world, nigga. Hey, imagine now, he can't do Independence Day Part 2. Hey? He can't be a ladies' man like on Hitch.
I used to think
he can't be the genie now. In Aladdin.
You know,
he's fucked. He can't, bro. Like, you don't understand. He can't. He can't go back and do those roles without people questioning that. No, dog. This just doesn't sit well. It's fucking up his career. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And at one stage, this man, before Barack Obama, people were thinking he was going to be the first black president of America.
Yeah.
This nigga can't even go to a ball in the White House anymore. He can't be an invited guest in the White House anymore, dog.
Nah, he's gonna be.
Nah.
You know, I after that whole entanglement thing, I thought like you. I was thinking on the same line as you. But after the GQ interview, I was like, I think this nigga is a happy man. Like he can go and
all right, hold on. Before we get to that, because there's a dispute as well.
Yeah.
Right? That's a flipping big misunderstanding. Because from this clip, actually, let's go there and then we'll come back to my point.
Okay.
If you're saying he's happy, we've just played this clip, right?
Yeah.
And this clip says one of the quotes from the interview that he did with GQ. He says that Jada grew up differently, where the relationships where she grew up, people could have entanglements.
Yeah.
He grew up differently, where he had a proper family. All right? So he succumbed to living Jada's way. It's not his way of life. It's Jada's way of life. How can you say that man is happy?
Because he gets to fuck around.
And your wife?
Well, he's accepted that she's.
But
either way, if I don't, she's gonna fuck around. So I might as well just fuck around.
And I don't.
So
okay.
that's why I'm saying I think he's a happy man based on those.
But
premises.
he's not content. He's not content. He can't be content when he had that red table talk with his wife last year.
Okay.
Right? Because the way he's saying it now is that we've got an agreement, right? But he had to call her to a red table talk. Yo, bitch, explain this shit.
Because she was catching flack. So it was tainting their image. So she needed to put everything to bed.
Why couldn't they do this?
A GQ.
Well, why couldn't they reveal that they were allowed to mess around with other people in their relationship? Then, why did he act, if you're saying he's acting because he's fine with everything, that he was upset?
Hey, I don't know. Hey,
do you get my point?
I get your point.
So to avoid all that heartache or that bullshit that came with that for a year, he could have just done what he's doing with GQ. Yes, now he's doing it because he's promoting a book, right? But he could have done that last year and not be a laughing stock. Because after that red table talk, people will still look weak ass bitch nigga. Now it's even worse to find out that it's your wife who wears the pants because she said our relationship is going to be like this. This is how I want our relationship to be because that's how I grew up and that's what I experienced. And to think about it, Jada Pinkett Smith, right, is nothing without the Smith at the end.
Yeah, it's nothing. Who's Jada Pinkett?
That's what I'm saying. She's nothing without Smith. But this guy, being a bitch-ass nigga, right, allows her to determine how the relationship is going to be. He says he didn't grow up like that. So which means he understands that you shouldn't be fucking around, right? She says, hell no, I want to fuck around. He says, oh. So now he's living in Tupac's shadow, right? There's that story.
Yeah.
He's living in Tupac's shadow, right? You've got youngins, young rappers and singers fucking your wife, right? No man could be happy with that. No fucking way, bro. Even if you're castrated, you don't have it.
Bro, even if he's... Let me say, what if he's fucking the hottest girls in the world?
It doesn't matter, dog.
Actresses.
Dog. Like, your wife is a representation of you. Your wife is a representation of you. There is no fucking way that a man who's got pride, right, and understands his value and understands, like, this thing can't happen, would allow that shit, dog. There's no fucking way. And for him to allow it, not only, like, how can you marry someone who you know definitely you are a second choice to them forever and ever and ever?
That time
you are in competition with the dead nigga. A dead nigga is kicking your ass.
You never let go of this Tupac story.
No, but it's a fact. It's a fucking fact. A dead nigga is kicking his ass.
Every year on Tupac's anniversary or death.
Yes, that happens. But what I'm just saying, he knows we get reminded on Tupac's birthday, but he's reminded every day when he wakes up, he sees his wife. He's like, I'm number 2 to this one.
There's probably even pictures of them Tupac in the house.
He knows deep down he is not number 1 in that woman's heart. Forever and ever and ever. It will never change. Tupac hasn't said a word to Jada for 25 years.
Forever, ever.
25 years Tupac hasn't been able to speak. And RIP to him, man. We're not making a joke about him. But the nigga hasn't said anything to Jada, but Jada still loves him.
Brotherly love.
Bruh. This is some fucking sad shit, dog. This is some fucking sad shit. And I don't know why, like people that were financial Denzel Washington, right? He's a colleague of this man. I'm sure maybe they're not best buddies, but I mean, they're the leading men in Hollywood, and not a lot of black men get to the point where they got. I'm sure Denzel Washington can, hey, dog, because Denzel Washington is married to his wife forever and ever, right? He seems to know how to do this shit. Why doesn't he call young men, hey, dog? Yo, man.
Youngin.
Yo, man. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Understand? This thing has tainted. I'm talking as a fan, right? I'm talking from watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm talking like, you remember Independence Day. I'm talking about all those movies, bro. Like, this man, there was a time when the whole world was wiped out and he was the only one left with his dog. Hey?
I'm a legend.
He ain't a legend no more, dog. That shit is gone. He's legendless. He's gone. I'm telling you. This is sad.
Bruh, come on.
This is fucking sad.
Let's leave Will. Will is a happy man, my guy. Will is happy. He's living an unconventional life, as they put it.
Fuck no. Like I don't know. It's maybe you know. I hear in America like there's been suspicion that other people have been taken out and then
cloning.
Yeah. I think maybe something happened to this nigga.
He was killed.
His behavior. No. Because I remember when Dave Chappelle came back, they thought people were like, nah, Dave Chappelle, he's too serious now.
Yeah.
Still funny, but serious. Clone that nigga. But yeah, man, dudes in America, man, they must go and save Will, man. And he's still good looking enough, man. He can restart this marriage shit, bro. Let Jada go and do her red table with her kids and do whatever, bro. I mean, this guy, dude, he can't even go skydiving because we don't know if he's committing suicide now. Like, he has to be on suicide watch because we don't know his state of mind. You know, he was into that white shit now, white sport.
Yeah.
This is sad, man. This is sad. But besides the jokes, bro, this is not comforting.
Nah, this is not comforting.
This is not comforting, bro. Like, marriage is cruel, but this makes it even worse.
Leave Jolo alone.
No. But anyway, let's talk about the jailbird. This is gonna be a quick one. First question: are you still gonna listen to R. Kelly?
Yes.
Okay, me too. Second question. No, it's not a question. It's a statement. R. Kelly was sentenced to. He wasn't sentenced yet. He was found guilty. Yeah. All right, for racketeering and sex trafficking. Yeah. So now he's locked up in jail and not in the closet anymore.
Yo,
it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up now.
Hey, bro.
Look, he's found guilty, so we can actually say he did those things now.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, you can't be pulling those stunts. You can't be pulling those stunts. You can't be playing around with little kids.
Little kids.
Yeah, it's well, look, women as people shouldn't be always in fear of men.
Thank you.
You know, and that's the biggest message that I want to talk about. It's sad because the guy is a household name in not only in Black American but Black in general, right? He's reached again like Will in theater and in movies. This man, in terms of music, he's reached heights that are not accessible to a lot of Black people.
Bruh.
Understand?
This man at some point crossed over to the white market.
Yeah.
So a lot of kids were conceived to this guy's music.
You know.
I mean, yo.
A lot of Roberts running around, nigga.
Hey. A lot of Kellys.
Yeah. But this is a real sad situation. And I think in a way it actually solidifies the point that if you're gonna do some fucked up shit, no matter how big you are, no matter how legendary you are, you will be sorted out.
Yeah.
So that's a positive I can take out of it. But I'm sad in general.
Yeah. I'm just glad maybe the victims and the victims' family got to get some closure and some kind of justice. So yeah, man. I hope this brings them, whoever was affected by whatever Robert Kelly did. I just hope they find closure and some peace and, you know, in this whole sentencing thing. Because apparently he might get 10 to life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, you know, I just hope they you know, they are happy with the sentence he's gonna get now that he's.
I think for most it's relief. I think because you know this thing is tricky because a lot of these cases don't even get to this point.
Yeah.
Right. And to think that this thing has been around since the days of Aliyah. You understand that this situation got R. Kelly. There's always been rumors. Aliyah even died without that situation being resolved. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that if you think as a man that you're gonna do some funky shit, even the big people are falling. Abo Weinstein. At the end of the day, man, these cases don't go out. They don't have a best before date. They don't expire. If you do some fucked up shit, man, you're gonna get fucked up.
It's all a musho live.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucked up. So he's gonna be reminding someone of his Jeep now. Yeah. In there. Yeah.
Jeez, man. Does he have kids? I think.
Yeah, he does. He had a wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had a wife. But yeah, man, let's down with that. Another one of my favorite vocalists, man, one of my favorite singers, Miguel.
Let my love adorn you.
Is that what he was singing? Is that what he was singing when? Who asked for a divorce? He asked for a divorce.
Yeah, I think.
I think he asked for a divorce. Yeah. He pulled like a young Matiba there.
Yeah,
a young Matiba
hey,
there.
Bitch, get the fuck out of my house.
It's like, I know we can count a lot of years, but nah. But it's so funny. They dated for like 14 years, bruh.
Man,
right? And that's the thing. Maybe marriage is a problem.
Marriage is, I always tell people this.
Maybe marriage is a problem.
Marriage is a problem. Why must we invite the government into our love? Marriage is a problem.
You're going far. I'm talking about they were happy.
Yeah.
Until they decided to get married. And then they were happy for 14 years. And married for 3 years. They're like, fuck this.
This is hard.
This is not the way we were. Right? This is not hard. The way. That's 14 years was a bliss. The guy was dropping. His music has also even gone down.
Yeah.
And I think it's the marriage. When he was still single, or not single, but dating her, he was dropping gems. He was dropping gems. Even the one that you try to sing now, it was gems.
Hey, my man.
And then he got married. The talent went down. And then it's like, nah. But that's crazy, eh?
It's crazy, man.
And it seems like, you know, you always hear rumors. I haven't been married before, but they say people change when they're married. Mm-hmm. It's different from when you are dating. When you're married, it's different.
I can guarantee you. I have 2 friends of mine who are married. I can guarantee you that.
What's happening there?
It's just, first of all, it's the distance.
Okay, wait. You don't talk in bullet points. Like, give the story, chap.
Your nigga is there, but he's not there. Like, he's not as accessible as before.
To you.
Exactly.
As a friend.
Yeah.
Of course. That makes sense. I'm talking about people changing within the relationship they have. So when y'all are dating, everything is fine. Yonkito is not serious. You can say, I'm going to go and hang out with the boys. I'll come back at this time. You know, everything is fine. But as soon as, what I've heard, as soon as you get married, then different rules start applying. Now you have to report, you have to do this, you have to ask for this and do this and whatever. That's what I'm talking about. So,
okay.
So, and hence I'm saying a lot of people, you know, a lot of divorces actually happen within the first 5 years. Of the divorces that happen, a lot of them happen within the first 5 years because people are like, nah, I don't realize this person now anymore. This monster I'm staying with. Then the woman says, I don't realize this drunkard.
Yeah.
And then the drunkard says, but it's you who makes me drunkard, you and a monster.
You are driving me to the bottom.
You know, so it just becomes like a mess and people like, fuck it, I don't want this anymore. And it's and now with so many things, with so much access, right, that you can have to other people. So through your phone, like for instance, I can imagine that back in the days of our parents, if they don't see you at work, they probably just gonna, whatever they want to say to you, they have to wait until tomorrow to see you at work again and say it to you. But now they can contact you,
Everything
right?
is instant.
Yeah. If I remembered something and I was like, oh shit, I need to tell Marvin this, I can say it now and we can get it over and done now. But the flip side of that is that when you fight with someone, right? You sitting here, I want to watch Super Sport Blitz. I want to watch Futek, and then they go to their bedroom. You busy here, Messi, hey. Who's she chatting to?
Hey.
Do you get my point? Do you get my point? So the thing is now, in that situation, back with our parents, they couldn't, even if, let's say, they were fencing someone else at work or somewhere, they couldn't immediately reach out to them. I hate this nigga. And you know, I wish I was there with you in your arms. Yeah. They can't do that.
They can't do that. Yeah.
He's watching Supersport again. They can't do that. Okay, they couldn't do that until I finish my Supersport. I'll go back. Hey, baby. Hey, police. I'm sorry. You know what? And we make up and things get better. You know, by the time we sleep, things are better. Now, that's why actually issues stay so long because people have got an outlet to avoid confronting issues, right? So instead of us sorting out this issue that we had because we're fighting about the TV or whatever we're fighting about, she's got a release, like a release valve where she can immediately talk to a friend, immediately talk to that guy that is sharing her, you know. Do you understand? And like get to avoid the confrontation. And by the time you finished, she's like, well, I'm fine now because something else made me happy. So I'm fine with the stalemate. I'm fine with the stalemate. So we don't need to sort this out because my anger and my frustration has been resolved somewhere else. So I can actually tolerate your shit. Understand? We can let this go and just have a cold war in this house for as long as possible because we don't have to confront it. My feelings and my thoughts and my emotions have been massaged somewhere else. So I don't really need to get you to apologize. So I'm gonna be cold. I'm go back to bed. Yeah. You get to bed. She's facing this way. You wanna talk. She doesn't wanna talk because she's fine yes, she's not fine with you, but her emotions and her self-worth has been massaged by something else. And worse for you, you just hope and pray it's her family and her friend, and it's not that other nigga that she saw somewhere. Do you understand?
Exchange numbers. Yeah.
Do you get my point? Yeah, man, I think it's very easy now for people to just say, you know what, fuck it. So I'll just get my release here.
Marriage is a failed
But you see what I'm saying?
I get you. Marriage is a failed experiment.
I think it's this is topic number 3 we talk about, but it's the second topic about marriage and relationships, right? I think a lot of people, there's, like I say, I'm just giving you one example. There's just a lot of ways to distract, right? There's a lot of ways to distract in a relationship where people don't have to confront issues, right? And they can let them simmer. And when you let things simmer, other influences creep in. You get my point? At the end of the day, like for instance, in this situation, she doesn't make you lunch for that week. You get tired of buying a takeaway. There's this other girl that you're fencing, and maybe she brought lunch. You like, she keeps on,
keeps on feeding me.
To come a point, then no one really needs to sort it out because now it's just a cold war. It's fine. We don't have to talk. But us not talking, it doesn't mean I'm just upset and angry and I'm having a bad day, because I've got outlets now, right? That's what I'm talking about. I've got outlets where I can get my ego massaged. I can get somebody to say I'm still pretty, I still look good, so even if you don't say it anymore. Do you get my point? Now, that person who's saying that is getting an inlet into
my relationship.
Do you get my point? So it's a tricky situation, man. It's a tricky situation. Yeah. I can be deep sometime, Yeah, I can go there. I can go there if you want to go there. You understand? It's a tricky situation because
very tricky.
People, it's easy now just to say, screw you, do you, I do me, and do you, I do. It's like when you argue with someone and then someone says, let's agree to disagree. That shit is the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah.
That shit is the worst thing that can happen, especially if you guys respect each other's opinions, right? So, but anyway, it's similar to this. I don't want to go into that. But Miguel is free. Ladies, he's out in the market again. Yeah, go to him. Yeah, go to him.
He looks like a faithful nigga.
Yeah.
14 years plus 3.
And we've never heard any scandal about him, man.
Girls, here's a catch.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's one R&B singer who doesn't touch young. Yeah. Anyway, Eminem opens up a restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah, I love that.
That bar from
Lose Yourself.
Yeah. Better lose yourself in the music moment. From 8 Mile. Yeah. So, it's taken a while, man. And I know he's got a deal with Lokuzan. He's got a deal with Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a deal with Jordan. But I would have thought that he could have, he's a huge brand. He should have done this much, much earlier.
Hey, man.
Much earlier.
You know what I think influenced it now? Memes.
Oh.
The resurgence of when memes started becoming a thing. And Mom's Spaghetti. Because T-shirts started popping up, Mom's Spaghetti.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and memes,
So it's like, let me cash in.
Because this was coined by him. So
yes.
Because to tell the truth, a lot of people know of Mom's Spaghetti, not from Eminem, but from memes. I have a friend of mine who likes saying, I stand, but he doesn't know where stand comes from. I'm serious. Like, I'm a Ronaldo stan, but he doesn't know where stan comes from. So I think he's taking control of his work. Because all of this lingo, all of these memes, they come from his work. So
You better cash in.
He's cashing in, yeah.
Get the bag, man. But like I say, he should have. There's a lot of things he could have done. This man, he's an icon, and I'm sure he can still do. But I don't know his management or something. But he could go into major business. He's got talk about stand. He's got stands.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I saw an interview earlier this week. 50 Cent said the exact same thing.
What?
That this man, if he wanted to be a billionaire, he would have been a billionaire by now. By just
which man now?
50, Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Eminem, like he said.
What's this talking bullet points? You must say 50 Cent Eminem. Because now I'm like, are you talking about 50 now? Okay,
no,
yeah.
50 said like exactly what you said. Like this man, Eminem, if he wants to be a billionaire, he could have been a billionaire. Like he has so much. He can act. He raps. And the fun part about it is he owns his art. So there's a lot. It's like, because now he acts in 50 Cent's series.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So 50 had to go to him and get him from his house. Like, yo, bro, let's do this. You see? So they were asking him, how did you get Eminem to act? Because Eminem turns down every role. Like they'll come to him with 10 million. Like, yo, for a role, like, nah, I'd rather make music. You see? So
well, anyway, hopefully it's cashing in now. Another man is into business, Boity. Part owner of DC United soccer team.
Yeah,
it's also good, man.
I saw that.
Yeah,
oh, this is brilliant.
It's
man.
good. It's good. And I like this one because it's not the normal way of going into business.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people just go into business and then they come out with earphones.
Yeah.
And they come up with merch. Restaurants have been done. Clubs have been done. But this going into sports. I think Jay-Z went into sports. But not a lot of hip-hop or artists go into sports.
He's managed by Jay-Z.
Oh, okay, then it makes sense.
He's managed by Rock Nation.
Yeah. So yeah, man, congrats to him, man. Excuse me. Talking about DC United, another thing that starts with a D, Dubai. Things are happening there.
Hey,
the same thing I said about Will Smith. I'm gonna say about who's this guy, Kudzai or whatever. Kudzai.
Our Shona brother.
So basically, Kanye left that man in Dubai. He was fucking pouring out his lungs and crying and acting like a spoiled brat on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right? I think it happened for like 3 days in a row, and this man was just crying and asking Kanye to come back from the salon. Kanye's here in SA. Kanye goes up on the desk on one of the clubs, starts singing She Ndote Dubai. Is it Triller? What's his name? Sir Trill decides Uguti that can make a good piano song. They make a song mocking this nigga. Only for Kanye to go back to Dubai. This nigga accepts her back. And that's what I'm saying. Just like Will, how the fuck do you have a song mocking you? Have a song mocking you, and you beg and you take back someone who has.
Where are them balls? Is that what you're saying? You're trying to ask, where are his balls?
Eish, dog.
Nigga.
Eish, dog. We're running out of men, man. We're running out of men. We're running out of men, man. We're running out. You know that I've always heard from my elders that there's nothing should supersede your name. We're not talking ego here. We talk about self-respect. Nothing should supersede. Like your surname, your name, bruh. Your surname, your name, who you are. You can lose everything. You can lose your car. You can lose where you stay. But that pride in who you are, right? You're the only person who can give that up. No one can take that away from you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that you've got. Anything else can be taken away from you, but your pride and who you are as a man. I'm talking about a man now. I'm not... Females can do their shit. I'm talking to men. You take back and I think I saw a small clip where she's arriving in that place in Dubai or whatever, and there's already Louis Vuitton bags and this and that. I'm like, come on. What the fuckery is happening here? What the fuckery? This man is rich, as I see it, right? And then?
Bro, wasn't it you that I told that I think this is a publicity stunt? Kanye has some sort of reality show on his way.
I can't remember. I can't remember hearing that rumor or hearing that thought process. But this was not a reality stunt. A stunt per se. Because even if it was a stunt, which man will agree to be
humiliated like that?
Yeah. Even if it was a stunt. I mean, there's many stunts. Okay, a stunt for what? Right? Because the song, if you're saying maybe a stunt to make the song came about because she left the nigga there. Do you understand? So I just don't get it, dog. Like, Machita, bro. Where are the guys? Where are the real men, dog? Where are the real men at?
We are last of a dying breed.
Hey? I don't even know the guy, man, but damn, nigga.
This is your team.
Huh?
This is your team.
Hey, bro.
Team J1. That's so.
Hey, bro. It's only half time. We're already 10-0 down. We 10-0 down, bro. Eh? And if you add the other 10 from Will Smith, we're 20 down, bro.
Remember when Sundowns beat a team 23?
Yeah.
Win.
Dude.
Ladies are Sundowns. They're beating us 20 right now.
I think I must title this episode Save a Man.
Save a Man.
Save a Man.
Save a Man.
I'm going to play around that. Yeah. It's going to be around there. If it's not that, it's going to be around there. And then we've got another sad story of GPV.
Eish.
Bujy smacked Boity with a bottle.
Is that GBV?
It is a GBV. He hasn't transitioned.
Oh yeah.
And that's that. Okay, I don't know if you start the story, but now you just made me think about something. I get why you're asking that because the guy is what's the correct term? It's part of the LGB.
Letter,
yeah, it's part of. Don't say that. It's part of the LGB community. I get that. So you think he's got? Oh well, we all think, right? There's some femininity, and also the way he dresses. So we don't think we see.
Yeah.
And I get why you're saying it's GBV, but let's say Bujy had transitioned. So he had been like Caitlyn Jenner type, right?
Yeah. Through the surgery, everything.
Yeah. Would it be a GBV or would it be a fight?
It would have been a fight.
A fight.
Yeah, it was a fair fight. Bujy was going to a woman's prison if it was like that.
If it was like that, okay. Yeah. But anyway, supposedly they were arguing about ancestors and shit.
What?
Yeah. I think it got heated because Boity it Ukoko. So I think Boity was like
she got touched by whatever. Plus they were drinking.
Yeah.
You know.
And Bujy took out the bottle and was like, Coco.
The face. Hey,
so, but I don't know how to report the story, but it happened, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't
know what to say.
Yeah, people shouldn't be. You shouldn't get to a point where you are fighting to the physical sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, both these people have got brands. Boity is even. Besides her being a brand, it's got a lot of brands behind her. You don't need this type of shit around you.
Yeah, you don't need this kind of negativity.
Man. Yeah, man. You know, we must do like your ex and keep your image clean.
Hey, my man.
Yeah, he always says that. Oh, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah,
I understand. All right, let's get into the music, man. Let's get into the music. Quick. We've got 2 albums to go through. The LucasRaps, 031 to the World, Kid X, Father of Zen. You start with Kid X.
With Kid X,
Yeah.
I think this was a total package.
Yeah.
Total package, but I have a big but.
Yeah.
80%, actually 85 to 90% of the album
Yeah.
is his life story. Talking about from his family, mother, father, sister, being an older brother, to his, I think he's a fiance, and to Zen.
Are you saying it's a problem?
No. I'm saying,
You said but.
yeah, but it's a life story. At you know, to some point, I was like, but where am I dancing? Right. I could only
But there is that piano track.
I could only identify 3 songs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Skim
but that's
Sam,
good enough.
Skim Sam, which is the piano one. He's with FB, Fiesta Black, and Soweto's Finest.
Yeah.
And then there's Kancane. Kancane. It's a trap. It's trappy.
Yeah.
And then there's that jukebox with Musli.
Yeah.
Those are the only 3 songs. The rest of the songs is just message after message.
Yeah, but why are you saying that as a negative? I think that's fine.
It's not a negative per se. It's just I think it could have
Wait,
packaged.
you said it's a full package, but which means now that makes it a negative. So
okay,
yeah.
Let me rephrase what I said. All of those, you know, everything being said, I think it could have been packaged maybe in four songs. Maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Could have been packaged in 4 songs because we know Kid X as a punch-to-punch rapper, right? We didn't get that on this album.
Look, I'll be honest. I like the exploration. I like the versatility. I don't necessarily have a problem with just 3 songs for the jams. I think he's had to. This is the 2nd album, if I'm not mistaken.
3rd.
He's done an EP.
It even won a summer, but
Is it?
at the summers it was an album.
Oh,
For us,
okay.
it was an EP / mixtape.
All right.
At the summers, yeah.
Okay, so it's his 3rd one, and I think a lot of things have happened in his life. You know, when is the right time to reflect on those things, right? Especially for a hip hop guy, he tried to accommodate the dance, and we all know what's happening with hip hop. It's not at the top when it comes to that type of music. So why pour out a whole lot of energy into that? Why don't you just maybe attend to the core fans?